Christine Longo, a racist Karen who was arrested for disorderly conduct for screaming racist remarks at a black family in a restaurant in Narragansett, Rhode Island, is facing charges in court.
Verdict for a woman who was arrested after she went on a racially charged rant against a black family last summer.
No hate crime in the end, just a disorderly, as the I-Team's Katie Davis reports from Washington County District Court.
So what happened was Longo was arrested after she harassed a black family who had come to the Coast Guard house for lunch, where she came within inches of the family's faces, calling them exploitative black people and telling them to go back to where they came from. Yep, another racist Karen. While the court couldn't charge her with hate crimes, some are protesting that they should have.
James Carullo found Longo guilty of disorderly conduct, a petty misdemeanor. She was sentenced to 6 months probation, 50 hours community service, anger management, and diversity counseling. But the judge ruled Rhode Island's hate crime enhancement didn't apply.
This court does not have the authority or autonomy to simply expand or amend statutes on a whim.
Longo was arrested last summer after she accosted a black family who'd come to the Coast Guard house in Narragansett for lunch.
In case you missed it, Christine Longo was charged with disorderly conduct and was sentenced to 6 months probation, 50 hours of community service, anger management, and diversity counseling, which I'm afraid should have been a little harsher. Up next, Shayna Hubers is in court facing charges for the murder of her boyfriend Ryan Poston. Not helping her case, she shows no remorse as the judge reads her sentencing, and well, it's lengthy, as it should be.
This court respects the jury's sentencing recommendation of life imprisonment and finds that the recommendation is supported by the evidence and the law. This court therefore accepts the recommendation of the jury. Because this court has accepted that recommendation, this court will not be commenting further on the evidence. It is therefore the judgment of this court that you, Shayna Hubers, are hereby sentenced to life imprisonment for the murder of Ryan Poston.
If her remorseless behavior wasn't infuriating enough, take a look at her pathetic attempt at a sob story to try and sway the jury into her favor.
I played in the marching band, I played the flute and the piccolo in the band, and I was a good student, and I was made fun of and called a nerd, and my parents were very strict, and they made me wear more modest clothes than the other children that weren't necessarily stylish, and I was picked on a lot as a child. It went on for years. It was so bad in middle school that the other girls, when I entered a new private school, had all been friends since kindergarten, and I was the new kid, and it was a K through 12 school that I entered in 7th grade. And I wasn't allowed to sit at their lunch table. They were very cruel to me, and I ate lunch every day for years in the bathroom. And because I was so thin and tall, I was made fun of, and the other children made up rumors that I had an eating disorder.
Hubers, now 31 years old, still spending her life in prison, is eligible to see a parole board in 2032. Now we have a bit of an unusual one for you. A woman who was in Las Vegas for a court hearing on charges related to the June theft of a $100,000 watch was again arrested on the 11th of December 2022 for stealing a $12,000 watch and hiding it inside of herself, according to authorities. Here's the rundown.
Sarah Richards arrived from Baltimore for a court hearing on the first case, which originated back in June. Metro Police records show Richards is accused of drugging a man and stealing his $100,000 Patek Philippe watch. Then on Sunday, police were called to a strip hotel after another man claimed Richards had stolen his $12,000 Rolex watch. When investigators couldn't find the watch, they used a metal detector wand and say it was discovered inside the suspect. The watch was reportedly placed in a biohazard bag and impounded. Richards' court appearance on Monday was postponed. She is due back before a judge on January 10th.
Good thing she didn't try to steal one of their cars. Moving on, we now have two elderly Wetumpka women who I consider not quite Karens, arrested for feeding feral cats on public property.
10-4-10-28 returns to Mary Alston of Wetumpka on a 2005 Hyundai HG350, green in color. Status is current, 29s are negative.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Good. All right. What question. What are you doing?
Trying to trap some cats.
Okay. All right. We got a call that somebody was out here feeding the cats and stuff like that. So.
I'm trying to trap them.
Okay. You have your driver's license with you, man?
Yeah.
Where do you take them once you trap them?
Okay. Wait a minute. I got 3. Y'all have 3 cop cars because I'm feeding cats?
No, we always do this. It's
That's
fine.
unbelievable.
You're formally trespassed from this area right here, so if you come back and we catch you out here, you go to jail for criminal trespass third. No, ma'am.
This is public property.
City property.
This is city
and there's
property.
no, it's public,
Yes, ma'am.
which makes it public property.
Yeah, and the city does not want anybody feeding the animals around here because they're becoming a nuisance.
I'm trying to help that nuisance by catching them. I mean,
Okay.
they should be thanking me. I've got a trap set right there trying to help catch them and get them out of here.
Okay.
We have an animal control officer that's certified for that.
I know that, and Terrence knows that I try to help him catch them.
Okay.
We're telling you no.
Okay, the trespass stands. Just don't be around here trapping them anymore, okay?
If this doesn't sound ridiculous enough, one of the women, Beverly Roberts, who is about to rock up as an 85-year-old retired sergeant major for the US Army. She has literally dedicated a good portion of her life to fighting for her country's freedom just to end up being arrested for trying to help stray cats.
Teetering on going to jail for feeding cats.
Well, for trespassing, we told you to leave and you haven't left. I could take you to jail now. I'm not trying to do that. Ma'am, do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to do a good
Thank you,
thing.
ma'am.
I don't understand. We're trying to help. We're not. Yeah.
You want to handle her? I mean, she's still not leaving. If you want to take her to jail too, go for it. All right, Ms. Roberts. Okay. Apparently, they've had an issue with you out here before with the cats.
Not here.
Feeding the cats out here, right?
Well, I feed them. We've been trying to trap them, and we get them neutered and then get them homes.
Okay.
So we're trying to do the city a favor.
Okay, well, the city has asked you multiple times.
The city?
Yes, ma'am.
So for a bit of an explanation for those of you who may not know, cat neutering is essentially the act of desexing them, which in turn will lower the population of stray cats in the area, therefore fixing the city's so-called problem.
Not to do this. Okay, and they have trespassed you. Okay, and now you're trespassing.
I'm sitting in my car. I'm not.
Well, you're on ma'am, you're on the property. You've got cat food. Okay, it's pretty. I mean, all in the back seat. It's pretty clear what your intent is. Okay. All right. So, because you've been trespassed and you have returned yet again, we're gonna have to take you to jail. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
No.
No.
You can go too.
I'm just.
No.
So I'm not allowed to talk.
No, that doesn't involve you. You've been told at least 25 minutes ago that you were trespassed from here.
I will call a lawyer. All right.
Yes, ma'am. That's fine. You can call a lawyer as soon as you get to the jail. Okay.
As soon as I
Go ahead
get
and
to
get your
jail.
car.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and get in your car.
Step up here for me. Okay.
Now,
listen,
wait a minute.
I'm not gonna listen to me. I'm not. Listen. Hold on. Where are you going?
I'm going to give her my car keys so she can get my car to my
Here,
house.
give it to that officer right there. He'll hand them to her.
Hey, it's gonna get ugly if you don't stop.
Can I please say one thing?
Okay. Now you just got another charge.
Can I say
Congratulations. Get out. I'm tired. Get out. Get out.
I got hurt real bad.
Can I get my car off
No,
the
ma'am.
road?
You just threw those keys at an officer. You're not getting anything. Ma'am, stop. Come on now. You're 84-year-old. You are way too old to be acting like this. Come on now. You're acting like a child.
Listen, I want my purse. I want my purse, my identification. You can't take me without my purse. You understand? You cannot take me without my purse.
Go ahead and step in for me.
Alston and Roberts both face charges of criminal trespassing. Roberts is also charged with disorderly conduct, and Alston faced charges of interfering with government operations, all misdemeanors. Both women were found guilty and sentenced to 2 years, unsupervised probation, and $50 in fines plus court costs for each charge. The judge also added a suspended sentence of 10 days in jail for both women. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I find it a little repulsive. Whatever happened to respecting your elders? Up next, we have a man in court showing off some Karen-like behavior. This so-called TikTok star is accused of double murder and has a bit of an outburst before the judge.
Anna inviting Ray to over to the hotel that she was staying at. Okay. Mr. Boulevard?
I'm sorry, this is news to me.
A short time later, he reacted again while listening to police testimony about his wife and the man with whom he accused her of cheating.
Don't inject your own to this story.
We're gonna take a break. Let's
You think I wanted this? All right, fuck your daughter! I wanted this! Who the are you?
Mr. Bullabon, Mr. Bullabon, I need you to stop.
My life is destroyed!
Mr. Bullabon, I need you to stop. Mr. Bullabon, I need you to stop.
Abulaban is accused of shooting his estranged wife Anna and her boyfriend Rayburn Barron at her high-rise apartment in the East Village in October. Abulaban's lawyer said it happened in the heat of passion, but prosecutors say it was premeditated, deliberate, and violent. The two were shot in the face at close range. Abulaban broke down over autopsy photos and was admonished again by the judge. Police say they found 113 rounds and 3 magazines in the alleged killer's possession. The TikTok star had over 1 million followers across Instagram and TikTok. Police say Anna was trying to escape the marriage, and there had been numerous domestic abuse calls for help. Detectives say Abulaban had moved from the apartment but installed a secret spying device on their daughter's iPad, and that he was listening prior to the shooting.
Abulaban's trial is still in progress, so be sure to subscribe for upcoming updates. As far as sentencing goes, he could be facing the death penalty if convicted.